What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pack to Glory. Thank you as always for joining us. I can't wait to share with you the content that we have in today's video. To start things off today, we're going to go straight back into our marquee matchups and start to work our way through them so that we can get all four of them done and then pick up that bonus pack and see if we can make some cheeky little bit of profit today. We start off picking ourselves up a Ligue 1 player and a couple of other Prem players, which will come in handy as we still are yet to accomplish the icon swaps for those leagues, and we are kind of chipping away at them, trying to get them done as quickly as possible and trying to earn some division points at the same time so that we can start to look towards entering that weekend league, which I'm a little bit nervous about because our squad's pretty weak at the moment. But I guess what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and we're definitely improving when it comes to our FIFA ability. Having to play with these weaker players has forced me to change my play style. I've had to try a whole bunch of different formations, and I've become really fond of the 4-4-2 recently, a formation that I haven't used for a really long time. So that's marquee matchups done. In the background, you can see me going through there, trying to do them in the cheapest way possible, and we've now got ourselves some really nice packs that hopefully we can make a little bit of profit from, or at least start to strengthen our starting 11. Now, if you're new to Pack to Glory and you don't know the rules around here, in Pack to Glory, I am allowed to buy things off the market to complete SBCs, but I am not, and I repeat, I am not allowed to play a single game with any player that isn't first owner. So I've got to either complete an SBC or pull them from packs. So we're trying to make as many packs as we can in the most effective and cheapest ways possible. And it's my goal today to help show you how to do that. Even if you're not doing a pack-only series, I want to give you some tips and tricks on how to navigate the market, do things in the cheapest possible way so that you can start to strengthen up your squad, maybe pick up an extra 20, 30, 40,000 coins that you may find will come in handy for your weekend league or whatever you're trying to do with your club. I'm pretty stoked here to see Ousmane Dembele pop. He is a really, really top tier player. That 5-star weak foot on him. Yeah, he's godly. I've loved using him this year, and I'm so happy to see him arrive on our account, and I'm sure he is going to see quite a few games for our club. So stoked with that. I think he sells for about 22,000 coins in the market at the moment. We are definitely not selling him on. He will be staying in our club and end up going straight into our starting 11. Let's have a look here. Yeah, 21,000 on bid, 27,000 by now. So probably somewhere between like 22, 25,000. But no, he's staying with us. And now another little strategy here as well. If you haven't done the starter objective SBCs, or if you go into the advanced ones, there's some really good advanced starter objective SBCs that you can make a lot of coinage out of. So this one's called 6 of the Best. I managed to do this for about 5,000. It's in the Hybrid Nations section of the advanced SBCs, and there's some decent packs on offer throughout that area. If you haven't done the advanced SBCs, particularly the Hybrid Nations one, do that. In my other account that I have this year, like a personal one that I've got, when I did that, I ended up picking up Aguero and sold him on for over 200k doing this. And I will let you in on a secret that coming up through doing these advanced SBCs, we do pick up a pretty good player. I'm not going to spoil that for you. You have to watch on and see who we get. So it's a no-brainer that as we do these SBCs, we're starting to use up all of the funds that we've accrued for our club, and we're going to need to build up that coin total again. So I'm going to have to start listing up some of these players from the leagues that won't be able to contribute to future SBCs, all these offset leagues like Belgium and maybe like Argentina, things like that, the Greek league. So we're going to get these guys up onto the market. We're not going to just quick sell them and take the bare minimum unless they're going for like 700 coins by now. If they are, then we'll quick sell them. But other than that, we'll get up the cards for at least 20%, 10% more than what the quick sell value is, so that we can get just that little extra bit, because it does make a big difference in the long run. Think about it. If over the course of a season, say you sell 1,000 cards, and instead of quick selling them, you sell them for maybe 100 coins more than that. You add 2 zeros onto 1,000, and you've got yourself a nice cheeky little 100,000. So over the course of the year, you might make yourself 100,000 just by selling them for $100 more each time. A little bit of quick maths here for you today. So, yeah, shout out to my boy, Big Shaq. All right. So guys, we're going to try and do all of the hybrid nations here over time, because there's some big rewards to be had for completing that set of 4. And you can see I've done this in a really cheap way, 450 coins, a couple there at 200 coins altogether to get the final 4 challenge there done. It is only an Electrum Players Pack, but you're probably wondering how I managed to do that so cheap. I'm not going to lie, I don't have the knowledge to always find the best fit for chemistry, and often rely on going to Footbin to see the SBC solutions there, so that I can do it in the most effective way. And sometimes it's fun to do the SBC, other times you just want to get it done and get your pack in return. So you're probably aware of Footbin, but if you're not, definitely jump on there and have a look at all the different options for SBC solutions, because there's probably a bunch that you'll be able to save just by going on there and having a look at the different ways to complete those challenges. So again, we're going to just sell on immediately anything that they won't be able to help us out in completing these major SBCs for icons, or anything that's going to help just boost our coin total for all these offset leagues. So like England 2 will keep, because there is icon swap for that. But yeah, like Saudi League and things like that, they're going to go. So at this point, we have left to do the Ligue 1, the Premier League, the Samba squad, which is the Brazilian squad, and then also the UCL Blue Cards, and then all 4 of the offline ones for the icon swaps, and that will get us all 12. I'm not sure how long that will take us, and whether we'll be able to reach that before the weekend league arrives this weekend. But I don't even know if we'll be able to get into the weekend league, because we need 2,000 qualification points, which is a lot of games. I think it's about 500 points a game, so looking at like 40 games or so to qualify there, which is quite a bit. So we will get into another game today, because we've got to keep grinding and ticking them off, and this guy's got a pretty solid squad, and this game was an absolute goal fest. With the defense that I have and low chemistry, it's really easy to find gaps and holes in this side. No matter how well I jockey and left trigger, right trigger, and be patient. Thankfully, we get off to a nice start here with Trippier coming into the club and already making his presence felt. A little bit of an own goal, but I think he does actually pick up the goal, and you can see just holes, easy tapping goals for this guy. Big hole there. That passing from my centre back, absolutely woeful. Did not find feet. And then a nice near post finish from him. He's now 2-1 up, and we've let that lead slip. Again, just holes, man, holes. Easy ball over the top. To be fair, a lovely first touch and a clean finish at the near post to make it 3-1. And then again, a bit of composure from the fella. A nice cutback, and that's 4-1. And you're probably thinking, man, what are you doing? 4-1? What are you showing me this for? This guy, honestly, was not that great at FIFA, and I thought, I'm winning this game. I was like super confident that I was going to win this game. Made a little bit of a tweak, narrowed my field, because he just was drop back, so he pushed the squad forward. Told the players to cut inside, to press on, to not cover in defence so much, because he was just playing counter-attack, so we just looked out for that long ball over the top, and yeah, I knew that I could come back into this game, honestly. You got to have that belief in yourself sometimes too, that you will turn it around. So I was a little bit slow to get those instructions on then before the 30 seconds are up. So we just got to tweak that and make sure. We also want to be on aggressive interceptions, really put the pressure on this guy. Don't let him get a moment's rest, so that he can, starts to feel like that I'm going to score him. I think that's a big thing too. You can kind of get in your opponent's head and make them feel like, oh no, I'm going to choke this. There's a bit of a mind game when it comes to FIFA, that's for sure. But yeah, that self-belief, super important. So as we kick off here into the second half, I pretty much score straight away. Now we get the ball out wide to Bale, a little bit of heel to heel to get that speed boost, and then watch him commit. He wait for it. Like he'll commit. He'll make the mistake. Let them make the mistake, and then it's easy as that. Boom. So 2 minutes in, we get one back on the scorecard. It's now in game wise 5 more minutes along, and then again Gareth Bale, just easy cutback goal. it's like rinse and repeat, same thing. And then we go again, 57 minutes in the game, so like a couple more minutes into the game itself. Pretty much the exact same thing down the right hand side, cut back, and just a bit of composure there to find the space, and boom, goal, 4-4. Again, my centre back just leaving holes, and he does get that back to 5-4 there, which makes life a little bit more difficult for me. But as I said, I was pretty confident that I was going to be able to claw this one back and get the win today. So that's 5-5, and then in the 86th minute, we see the runner, we slip him through, and this is where you need to be really composed under pressure, to which I guess I wasn't, but thankfully we have some pretty good positioning there from our CDMs to clean up the play, and then I did show a bit more composure there and a clean finish to make it 6-5 in the 88th minute, and that's the end of the game. So that's all from today's episode, guys. Hopefully I've given you a few different ways to make a quick bit of coinage for the coming up weekend league. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe. New video drop each day, and I try pretty hard to make stuff that's relevant and that you can enjoy. That's all from me. Take care. We'll see you next time.